Good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening, whenever you guys are watching this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are up here at RPM Motorsports working on the Cowmaro. We got the Duramax behind me. It's a beautiful day. We got parts going on the car, and it is super exciting. It is a little bit less than a week out, or actually it's 1 week to this exact day, and about this time that we need to be at Galot Motorsports Park for the YouTube call out. I'm super excited. We're getting stuff plugged away. Still got a couple things I need to get straight, so still a little anxious, still a little nervous, but it looks like we're doing good. Jeff is inside hammering some stuff out. Now, I haven't been filming a lot because Jeff's been putting me to work, but that's a good thing because I do like to help out. Now, I'm not doing any expert stuff, but we are definitely getting a lot of stuff done. Since the last video you saw the heads go on, we finished up the turbo kit and we got the factory, or not factory, we got these road race front coilovers off, even though they were valve for drag race and they weren't getting the job done. And the main issue was right here. Look at all this front end travel. This is honestly, Jeff, what does this mean?
You don't have to have strange shocks, but it helps.
So, before the issue was, I said in the other video that I feel like the front end was tied down. The front tire would only drop about this far. You know what that is when you launch, you know, if you can get more travel, I'll throw more weight on the back, better weight transfer and everything. Now you can't have too much front end travel and you have to tie it down, but that's a problem. That's a good problem to have because you can tune that, you can adjust that. If you don't have enough travel, you then end up being in trouble. And Jeff's just getting the ride height right, but if we go up here, you guys can see we got everything back together. We started up with new heads on there. Everything is good to go. Jeff, what do you think? How's it going?
It's noon.
It's noon. It's almost beer 30.
By noon.
It's almost beer 30, huh?
I mean, I think we've earned it.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. You've definitely more than me. I've struggled with a few things. But other than that, I mean, that's expected, right?
But when we left you alone, you came back and you actually got a bolt out.
See that, guys? They left me here alone. I told them when you guys came back, you're gonna see me on the floor with like a brake rotor on my chest, just dead. But I started to take apart the suspension in preparation for the coilover change on this is really not too bad. I mean, that's like what, 15-20 minutes.
All right, are you ready for a wheelie?
So this is what we're talking about. So just go up a little bit and show them where the old suspension would stop.
About there.
That's as much travel as I could get. Maybe a touch more, but really it just sucked. And now hit it. This is all, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Wheelie.
That is so much travel.
It's never gonna do a wheelie now, it's got too much travel. The front tires are gonna stay on the ground.
I said to Jeff, I will not be able to see anything going down track because that front end's gonna be up so high.
It's gonna be like,
that's seriously what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to
get you a booster seat.
I'm gonna have to pedal it, just let the front end settle back down and then like roll into it.
Get your bearings back and then hit it again.
But that's I'm super excited, and really the installation and assembly of the coilovers, Jeff, took like a minute. What did you really have to do to assemble a coilover?
On the front, all you have to do is put the spring over the shock.
And then adjust ride height, really? Super simple.
Pretty much.
And these are Strange Engineering shocks, and I think, I mean, as of right now, just from what I'm seeing, I'm super happy with them, except I was looking for more front-end travel. The Lingenfelter shocks I had, they were good. They were the only thing that was out at the time, so they were a road race shock valve for drag racing, but as you can see, they just didn't have the travel. So we got everything started, and the heads are on, new head bolts, got the headers back on, connected to the Y-pipe. What did we find underneath though that is very concerning and or disturbing?
When you unloaded the car off the trailer without the ramps out.
Do I have to roll the clip?
Roll the clip. It looks like you crushed the fuel lines in between the car and the trailer.
So we're just going with it's me.
I would, yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Because it definitely wasn't me. Could have been Wes.
It could have been Wes.
Could have been Wes. Wes is out beating on it when you're not home.
That's what she said?
And
jumping stuff through pastures.
You know what? What's sad is it looks like it happened in reverse, so that means it only could be me and the trailer.
Pretty much.
But it's weird because that happened how long ago and we've run the car so much?
mean, it still might be okay.
But it's definitely something where if you're underneath it, like we are, if we see something crushed, we replace it. Like you were saying, that's a TFE.
Braided TFE, so it's a plastic inner liner. So once you crush it, it doesn't really come back.
Yeah. And we did check the fuel pumps, so I'll,
Yep,
I'll
they
show
all
you guys
work.
back here. There, it is, what is it, a 4 controller? So we have, I run a 4 triple pump fuel system. So as you can see here, this is like an inside look. I don't show too much down here. So we have the water tank, we got all the lines for that, and this is the 4 controller. So how it works is I have a hob switch. So under boost and load, 1 pump is on all the time, primary pump. The other 2 pumps will come on when needed. So we check these to make sure the fuel pumps are running. They seem to be working well. This is just a quick little update here before I'm gonna head back to the house and work on the Trans Am a little bit today. But what I do need for the cow, it looks like those coilovers I talked about in a previous video, it looks like they will not work with my lower control arms. My lower control arms are custom lower control arms. They are a factory style that is boxed and then kind of reinforced, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing. The rear coilovers are a little bit narrower and the hole where they mount is a little bit smaller. And the overall length of the shock and coilover looks to be a little bit shorter. So what I'm gonna have to do, what it looks like, I'm not 100% positive yet, I'm gonna have to run a BMR lower control arm, BMR anti-roll bar, and then that will work with the strain shock. So I need to get some stuff ordered from BMR, I need to get that stuff overnighted here. I'm really excited about the new suspension setup on it because it should work really well. Having that travel and just the spring rate on it's a lot different, so I can't wait for that. Anything else?
You gotta take your garbage out.
I do have to take my garbage out. I got a lot of garbage. This isn't good. All right, well, I will do this. I will meet you guys back at the house. We'll work on the Trans Am a little bit today. All right, so on the way home, we ended up picking up one Westbow. And being that we got the call out next week, we gotta look good. So I'm gonna see my boy Joe Nicky that I gave a ride in the Cowmaro, and he's gonna give me a fresh cut. And then we're gonna get back to the house and start working on the Trans Am. Now this is the first time I'm gonna see him since I did the video, so we'll see his reaction, whether he thought I did him right or wrong. Hopefully he thought I did him right. It was a pretty fun video and I had a good time making it. Alright guys, we are back at the house, got all cleaned up. After working on the cow, you definitely need to take a shower. That header wrap on there gets all over. It's very braille and it's very brittle and it gets all over you and it's so itchy. It's the worst feeling ever. So, got a haircut. The guys over at the man cave hooked me up and got back here, did some editing inside, and I guess time got away from me a little bit. It's a little bit later in the day. It cooled off, so it's beautiful right now. There's the old Trans Am behind me. I don't think that I'm going to work on it right now, but don't think that I'm like taking any time off. I'm going to wash the Duramax because boy oh boy is it dirty. The new tip is looking nice. A little dirty, gotta clean the tip up, gotta clean the wheels up, and then I just gotta get a good wash and wax on this thing. It needs it terribly. It's still got some mud from the backyard in it. Yeah, we need to take care of that. There's no shortage of work around here for sure. Wes is down at the neighbor's house. Good neighbor Dennis down there. They're riding 4-wheelers, they're riding dirt bikes, they're drinking beer, and they're having a blast. So I'm gonna try to get this stuff done as fast as I can. This was, I didn't really show too much work on this video because when Jeff has me working, I don't want to slow down the process and have to film stuff. So when it's hammer time, it's kind of crunch time right now. We're trying to get ready for a race, trying to get everything together, ironed out. It doesn't look like we're gonna have any time to test. If possible, testing Thursday before the call out on Saturday. So we're running out of time. So videoing kind of takes a back seat. That's not saying YouTube takes a back seat because it never does. But videoing the process of that does because we're running out of time. We need to get stuff done. We need to figure stuff out. We need to get parts in. So I do want to thank you guys for, hanging around like that. Now, God, I said this a couple videos ago that I need to pick someone to win a t-shirt that followed me on my Instagram. My Instagram is here. On my Instagram, you could see up-to-date stuff. Like I already posted everything up from this video. So you guys have seen this. If you followed me on Instagram, you would have seen the stuff I've done to the car like 2 days ahead of time. So my Instagram's right here. I said I would pick a winner that followed me on my Instagram to win a Cowmaro t-shirt, so I will do that right now. All right, I'm gonna scroll through here and I'll select a winner, and the winner is Jack Ward with an Instagram handle, the Jack Ward. Well, there you go. I will send you a DM and we will get you a shirt. Other than that, that's going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to head to work here, and I'm gonna say that I'm going to get a wash and wax on the truck, which takes a minute. It's got a lot of surface area, so I better do that before the sun goes down. tomorrow you guys will see a video. I will be diving headfirst into the Trans Am. We'll finish up doing everything on the dash and cleaning everything up, getting the carpet out, really get that thing gutted. I do want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to go down in the description. The first link in the description is for the Cowmaro ride-along tickets. You guys can ride along in the Cowmaro with its new suspension, its new heads, and all its new horsepowers. Big thank you to Jeff from PSI TV and RPM Motorsports. Be sure to check those out also. And my merchandise is the first 2 links in the description below. Hope to see you guys at the YouTube call-out, June 23rd, Galot Motorsports Park. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.